folks. It's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's that guy Skimpy, and today I'm going to be doing another living rubber build. I'm going to be using Arky head jigs. When it comes to flipping jigs, I basically use three different types of colors. I use, your green pumpkins, your black and blues, and your browns, like your peanut butter jellies. So anyways, those are the three I'm going to be making today. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's the three different jigs. The first one is watermelon pepperhead. And then the three colors I'm going to be putting on there is green with orange, you have green with gold, and you have green with black. For the black and blue jig, I went with a black head. And then we have straight black, one tab of the blue with black, and one tab of the black with blue. And then for the peanut butter and jelly here, I used a June bug head for the purple there. And then I used a straight brown, which is the heavy rubber. And then I used a tab of the fine brown. And then I actually used two strips of the silicone that Living Rubber sells as well. It's the straight purple, and then they have a color that's like a peanut butter and jelly. You can get it all on their website. So all right, man, let's make these. Okay, just to speed up the process, I went ahead and put bands on there. I used the skirt tool with the little skirt collar. So I put them on there. I put the little skirt collars on there. And then I'm gonna be taking this 24 gauge galvanized steel wire, and that's what I'm gonna be tying it with. And I'm gonna be using these twisting pliers. The reason I put the bands on there is because it's easier to line up when you're getting ready to do the wire. You don't have to use this, but like I said, it's easier for me because it helps me line it up. All right, so let's put it in the vise and start this up. Okay, so we got it in the vise. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this galvanized wire here, pull off a little bit. We cut it. We're gonna want to do about 2 wraps around. So I have 2 wraps. And then I want to make it kind of even. It's easier for the pliers to twist. So then I take these pliers here, these locking pliers, or the twisting pliers, and you grab the 2 ends, and then there's a little deal here that goes to lock it. So now all you do is you twist, and it makes the wire tighter, and it keeps the skirt on. Sometimes it automatically cuts off there. And we're good. So now it's time to cut the tabs. And the best way to cut them is if you give it a good stretch. The reason you want to give it a good stretch is because when you stretch it, it kind of comes off like that. It helps spread it apart. More. All right, so you take it out and kind of adjust the skirt a little bit. And then what I do is I make sure that they're all down. And I kind of even them out a little bit. Look at that thing. Perfect. When I finish them all, I'll go ahead and do some close-ups. Okay, then we're going to do the black and blue. So you put the jig, or you put the skirt on the jig, push it all the way up. And I lock it. Make sure it's pushed all the way up. Get some wire. We're going to do about 2 wraps. Then I cut the wire, get them even. Put my twisting pliers on there, make sure it's locked. And you just twist it to get it tight. Okay, so then you take, there's a little bit left on there, so you just kind of cut it off. And then what I do is I just kind of bend it with my fingers. So now it's time to cut the tabs. Okay, got them on.
Time to kick it old school.
I kind of straighten it out a little bit.
So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
Perfect black and blue jig. All right, so now we're gonna do the peanut butter and jelly. Okay, so the peanut butter and jelly one that I'm doing here has silicone on it. Well, if you get the wire too tight, it will cut the silicone. So I don't know if the camera can see, but I made sure that all the silicone was covered by the rubber. So when I tighten it down, it doesn't cut through the silicone, but it just presses on the rubber. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so we did some wraps. Made it even. Alright, let's get it tight.
Time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool.
Okay, we want to cut off the extra twist here. And like I said, we push it around. Now it's time to cut these tabs. In case you're wondering, the Arky head jig I poured using a Do It Molds mold. It is, what is it, ½ ounce? I usually flip the ½ ounce and sometimes the 3/8. Both of those sizes are in that mold. Did I get them all? All right. Looks like I got them all.
Time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool.
And then there's that one.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go down and take a closer look. All right, so there they are. The black and blue, the greens, and the PB&J. All right, guys, so there you have it. There's the PB&J, the black and blue, and the greens. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully you learned something. Thank you for everybody who supports the channel, man. I do appreciate all the subs, all the likes, all the comments, man, all the shares. I do appreciate it all. Shout out to Living Rubber, shout out to Do It Mold, shout out to Trigger Happy Comfort Grips, shout out to C2 Cast Word. Thank you guys for watching. That guy Skimpy, please subscribe.